It's Friday night, and live on 2K Sports, we're going to bring you the NBA in all its excitement. This is Kevin Harlan. I'll be joined by Greg Anthony, Tim Legler, and we'll be hearing from our reporter, Allie LaForce, in the sidelines as well. And here's what the schedule for Orlando looks like. On Saturday, they'll defend home court against the Chicago Bulls. Then on Monday, they'll be facing Joel Embiid and the Philadelphia 76ers.
And Kevin, I think you have to look at this as an opportunity to take a step forward. Sometimes tough road trips can bring the best out of a team and bring you closer together.
A look at Atlanta's opening lineup. The backcourt guards are Young and Daniels. The post pairing, Johnson along with Porzingis. And it's Alexander Walker in at the small forward. And for the Magic, running out on the wings, they'll have Bane and Wagner. Down low, it's Banchero and Carter. And it's Suggs in at the point. So, Legs, here we are at the very beginning of an NBA season. Were you a quick starter, or did you have to build up as the season went on?
Well, Kevin, I didn't have a choice. I always tried to come into training camp in the best shape of anybody in there. I wasn't going to run around too many guys, so I had to run away from them. I learned that early in my career. But, you know, sometimes you don't necessarily shoot the ball well out of the gate. That really was season by season.
That's an elite shooter at work. Bane from the coffin corner.
And here's Young. He'll bring it up for Atlanta. It's a three-point game. Daniels passes to Porzingis. No good from outside. And for Atlanta, they come in off a good outing against the Raptors. Outside, Bane. Inside, here's Banchero. And he could not get that one to go. A lot of contact, and he'll go to the line for two. It's going to be on Dyson Daniels.
A big-time scorer, Banchero, with a deep bag. That's a great pump fake to get the defender in the air.
This is his first chance at the line tonight.
Looking back to last season, he was at about 73%.
And the first one at the line is good. And you watch Paolo Banchero. GA, offensively, he is a load to deal with.
Yeah, I mean, he can cross you up, hit you with the spin move, score over either shoulder. This young man is a force.
So 1 for 2 that time at the stripe.
And a big man who can do a little bit of everything. Banchero's future is certainly bright.
Pass to Young, fires the three, and once again off the mark by Atlanta.
Not how they were looking to start the game. They've come up empty on their first 3 tries.
Wagner looking it over. Porzingis with the rebound. Hawks have gone 0 of 3 from the field to start the game. The Hawks working the ball around. Just about 2 minutes into the game. First quarter of basketball. Great defense that time from Banchero. Suggs in the corner. Daniels with it. Picked up by Suggs. Now the Hawks moving it the other way. Johnson can't hit.
And what should have been a simple pass and finish ends up in a missed opportunity on that alley-oop attempt.
There is no doubt about it. They'd love to have that one back.
And so it's Atlanta with it. After the miss from Desmond Bane. Back to Alexander Walker. Drills the three-pointer.
Nice job there by Young, picking that defense apart and finding openings for his teammates.
Young against Suggs. Banchero left side. Over Johnson. And finished off by Banchero.
Just so fast. I mean, it's like trying to stop a train when he's coming in for the slam.
First quarter of play. We're about 3 minutes in. To the inside. Here's Porzingis. That's in, coming off the assist from Young.
And because he can score from all over the floor, Porzingis can find space inside. That's not the case for most 7-footers.
Orlando, they've gone 2 for 4 from the field so far today. To the paint. It's tipped. Pass to Young. And first quarter, we're about 3.5 minutes in. Inside. Oh, and the jam by Johnson.
You know, such a selfless player. I love how Young stays consistent in how he involves his teammates.
So it's Orlando now. They trail by 1. And now let's send it over to our courtside reporter, Allie LaForce.
Jamal Mosley gave me a few minutes to catch up with him. I asked him about what could tip the balance in their favor tonight, and he said, quote, when Kristaps Porzingis is operating at a high level, it opens up their entire offense. The key for us is to keep Porzingis from having a major impact. If we can do that, it'll be our game to win. Back to you, Kevin.
Thank you once again, Allie.
Mind the lanes. Mind the lanes. One shot.
And that one falls for Young.
Hey, look, make no mistake about it. Trae Young is an elite offensive force in this league. A guy who can single-handedly carry an offense.
Hawks have gotten 3 of 8 shots to fall for them here in the first quarter. Johnson outside. Back to Young. Puts up a deep 3. And it's Wagner with the rebound. The Magic trailing. And Carroll passes to Suggs. Outside, Bane. Carter sets the pick for Bane. And it's Desmond Bane with the foul. That's his first foul.
Oh, great defense there. Anticipated the play and got there first.
Atlanta has gone just 1 of 4 from three-point range here in the first. Young against Suggs. Lets the 3 fly. And it's Orlando with the rebound. Pass to Bane. And stolen by Daniels. Now Johnson. It's good for his second make. He's made 2 of 3 so far. And a breakdown here, guys. The hustle stats for the Hawks.
They're really mucking things up for the opposition, racking up steal after steal, just not letting them develop any kind of offensive rhythm.
And then there's the points off turnovers. They've really made the other team pay when they've lacked ball security.
Jones checked in for Jalen Suggs. Here are the top distributors from last season. These guys always seem to find the open man. Trae Young on top.
And it was the kind of season that he'd like to repeat over and over. Nobody was better at creating easy baskets for their teammates.
The Magic trail by 4. And this Magic team, Greg, hangs its hat on size, on switchability, and toughness.
Yeah, they contest everything and play with real discipline. For a young group, that is uncommon, and it's a big reason they've taken the lead.
And so it's Atlanta with it. Stolen by Jones. And now here comes Jones leading the break. Out to Carter. On deep. Rebound by Johnson.
And already they've staked out a noticeable advantage in terms of aggression and controlling the backcourt.
Nice ball movement here by Atlanta. And looks like the illegal pick was set. Yep, that's right. That'll get their attention.
And if you really want to make things hard on yourselves, this is exactly how you do it. Turnovers on back-to-back trips down the floor.
The Magic have gone 3 of 7 from the field since we've gotten underway. Jones looking for an opening. Can't tie it up as that one misses. Alexander Walker passes to Daniels. And good that time.
And it just seems that every pass they make is leading to a score. Just great ball movement.
And so it's Jones. He'll bring it up for Orlando. 4-point game. And this matchup with the Hawks, it's their first meeting of the season.
And they had some memorable battles last season. Let's hope for more of the same here tonight.
Now, here's Bain. Lock at 6. Here's Banchero for 3. Porzingis with the rebound.
And he didn't punish them for the weak coverage there, but they can't count on him to continue missing.
Young inside. Working on Jones. Young left side. The Hawks need to get off a shot here. A shot by Alexander Walker, no good. Some tough offensive sets. They want to turn it around.
Yeah, right now you just need a bucket to get some momentum.
Jones kicks to Wagner. The Magic again can't hit. The Hawks leading by 4. Alexander Walker with the ball. He had 15 points last outing. Here's Young. And again, it's Atlanta.
Yeah, they're going to have a nice little run here.
And so the timeout by Jamal Mosley here. He's going to take a minute here to get things straightened out. And it's the Magic with the ball. They trail by 6. Wagner outside. Rebounded by the Hawks.
Well, protecting the rim, plays like that really bolster your defense.
Oh, taking it to the rack with power.
Hammering down the two-hand slam. Orlando's gone, just 1 of 4 from three-point range here in the first. Young against Jones. Wagner on the wing. Their offense stone cold. Another miss there.
It's been a rough quarter for him. I think patience can help. Take the shots that are there. Don't force it.
And now you see them starting to really work the ball inside.
Orlando making some changes. Mo Wagner's checked in for Franz Wagner. And it's Anthony Black in for Bain. And a switch here also for Atlanta. Buffkin's checked in. Here's Black. 9 points last game. Carter with the 3. Drops in the tray.
And when you call a play for Carter Jr., you really want to get him something in rhythm. Great execution there.
The Hawks leading by 8. Kennard with a screen on Banchero. Pass to Kennard. Okongwu with the screen for Kennard. The Hawks again can't hit.
He bailed out the defense because that's an easy look for him.
Jones dishes to Carter. Here's Black. Kennard covering.
Well, the defense was solid, but usually I expect him to make that layup.
Here's Buffkin. Scoreless thus far. They set the pick. Lets it go with the 3. And it's Wagner with the rebound. The Magic trail by 8. To the middle. Here's Gay. Carter pulls it in. Down low. Here's Banchero.
When Banchero gets in tight, that's how he likes to finish. No layups for this big guy. He's all about the finish.
Banchero's gone 3 for 4 here from the field. Pass to Rizachet. Here's Gay. Now here's Kennard. And here is Okongwu. Now Rizachet. He's covered by Banchero. And it's Rizachet missing. Ricochet has done a lot to quiet the doubters after being the #1 overall pick in 2024.
Well, in a draft without a lot of star power at the top, the Hawks took the kind of prototype wing you can't have too many of. And he has made good on that pick.
Pass to Kennard. They need this one. Trains the three-pointer. And the Hawks lead by 7.
And this kid, Ricochet, is a team-first kind of player, willing to give it up to the open man.
Orlando's gotten just 2 of 6 to fall from three-point range so far in the first. Jones with it. He's picked up by Ricochet. Here's Banchero. And it's sent back by Okongwu. Inside, here's Buffkin. Carter pulls it in. Carter's got his 5th rebound right now in the game. Jones, the pass to Banchero. The baseline J. A nice shot by Black. Atlanta leading by 5. Okongwu with a screen on Banchero. Pass to Kennard. Misses the 3. Well, Orlando shooting 39% in the early minutes of this game. 7-second difference, shot and game clock. Jones kicks to Banchero. Uses the glass to finish the layup. Now it's just a 3-point Hawks lead.
Well, I'd watch him the rest of the game because he is seeing a lot of shots drop.
Now Ricochet, and there's the call. It's going to be an illegal screen.
Beyond the leaning, you could see his feet more set on that screen. Easy call.
Also, the ball handler needs to wait until the screener's feet are set.
And still a close game as the first quarter comes to a close. Hawks ahead, leading by 3. And we'll get things started in the second quarter when we return. And we hope you're enjoying the game. Both teams tonight keeping things pretty even so far in the scoreboard. And looking at what we've seen from the Hawks, what do you guys think?
Throughout that first, they just were aggressive on the defensive end, showing active hands.
They've disrupted the offensive flow, and they are making things miserable for any ball handler.
And here's Jones. Still yet to score. So with Johnson on the bench, here's the 5 for Quinn Snyder right now. Okongwu is out there with Ricochet. Then it's Luke Kennard. And there's Porzingis. And it's Houston in at the 2. Wasted no time on that one. Porzingis has got his second bucket tonight.
I mean, the number of points they've scored in the paint already here is eye-opening.
The Magic trail by 5. Wagner outside. Wagner with a screen for Wagner. He takes it in. Gets that one to drop. First one of the game after 4 straight misses.
And there's a pattern starting to take shape here. They're working it inside and getting good shots from close range.
Ricochet with it. Porzingis sets the pick for Ricochet from outside the arc, and it's Porzingis that time on the assist by Ricochet. Porzingis has got 7.
Assists like that have typified their effort today. Terrific ball movement.
The Orlando Magic coming to this one after the win against Miami. Wagner outside, pulls up on the wing, and a big bounce off the rim, but it sinks right in.
You gotta like Wagner's touch. He's got a smooth jumper for a guy that size.
I see him.
A minute and a half gone here in the second quarter. Okongwu with a screen on Wagner. Ricochet wide open. A three-pointer, no good. And so it's Jones. He'll bring it up for the Orlando Magic. 4-point game. They'll be playing host to Chicago for their next game. That game will conclude a 3-game homestand. And now let's swing it over to Allie LaForce on the sideline.
Thanks. The Hawks are trying to involve everyone to take some of the load off Trae Young. Coach Quinn Snyder said, "We've been intentional about that. Trae can't do this by himself, and he knows that. Frankly, no player can. Figuring out the ways he can be efficient has been the idea, and he's been making those plays." Kevin, back to you.
Okay, Allie, thanks. Here's Kennard. Following the bucket by Orlando. Shot clock at 5. Pass to Houston. Those three-pointers off the mark. The Magic have gone 3 of 4 from the floor here in the second quarter. And now we're being joined by our 2K insider, Shams Charania, who's calling in with a good story. Shams, what do you have?
Thanks, guys. No doubt that a healthy Kristaps Porzingis is still a unicorn for what he can bring to a team. When Atlanta pulled the trigger to bring him in, they envisioned him stretching the floor, and Porzingis has opened up about recovering from the illness that sidelined him during the 2025 NBA playoffs. Guys, the Hawks are hoping he can be the player that helps get them back into the postseason. Their entire 2025-26 regular season hinges on KP.
He is a big factor. All right, Johns, thanks for the update. Here's Houston. He has yet to score. The quick look, no good that time. Still anybody's game at this point.
And no question, this is when you really have to have trust on the floor with each possession.
And even without that 3-ball dropping for him, the defense should have done more on that last play.
Tim, and maybe I'm asking the wrong guy this, but are teams relying too much on the three-point shot?
Well, I do think there are nights I feel it becomes a little redundant, but the skill level of these players, Kevin, has led us here. More guys are capable of making that deep shot, so I don't see it going away anytime soon.
And the skill required to do it, no one knows that more than you. The skill required is just something else.
Consistency is what teams are looking for.
Catching up on the changes for Orlando. Baines checked in for Black, and Jalen Suggs is subbed in for Jones. Trae Young, he's checked in for the Hawks. And for such a young team, Greg, pretty impressive how well the Magic defend.
And that's their identity. They are elite at that end of the floor, and they force turnovers at a really high clip.
Pass to Porzingis. The rebound by Bataze. The Magic trail by 4. Now, here's Suggs. Still scoreless. Wagner outside. Shoots over Rizachet, and that one's good. Wagner.
Wagner able to get that one lined up from mid-range.
Here's Rizachet. He's defended by Wagner.
Oh, and he went for the two-hander on the slam, using some muscle.
Some urgency from him there, sure. For Orlando, they've gone 4 of 7 from the field in this second quarter so far. Suggs passes to Wagner. Back to Suggs. Launches a 3. It's rebounded by Porzingis. Porzingis has got rebound number 5 here tonight. Pass to Rizachet. Porzingis with a screen on Suggs. And the dunk by Porzingis.
And what a luxury to run pick and rolls with Porzingis. He can roll to the basket or pop out for that jump shot.
Here's Suggs. Last game we saw him score 13. Here's Wagner. Six on the shot clock. And misses it off the right side of the rim.
And a nice job of utilizing his body to get around the defender, but that's just a tough one to knock down consistently.
Here's Rizachet. Last game we saw him score 14. Back to Porzingis. Takes a 3. And basket number 6 to his stat sheet. He's now 6 for 10.
And another bucket for him. What a quarter he has had.
The Magic trail by 9. Suggs kicks to Wagner. And they wasted no time getting those 3 points back. Wagner's got 5 points so far.
Yeah, it's such a sweet three-point stroke there, and it can really open things up inside because as good as he shoots it, it forces the opposing bigs to have to step out on the perimeter.
Now here's Porzingis. His last outing we saw him pour in 22. Oh, that's blocked. Wagner passes to Bain. That's good, and the Atlanta lead is cut down to 4 on the bucket from Wagner.
And I like the fact that he really was unfazed by that scoreless first quarter, and now you can see him getting into a rhythm.
And so it's Young who brings it up for the Hawks. They've led by as many as 11 points. Here's Porzingis. Backed in, coming off the assist from Young. Young's got his 6th assist on the night.
Well, he has been pretty much unstoppable this quarter, and his team is thriving as a result.
Magic have gone 6 of 11 from the floor. Over 50% shooting here in the second quarter. Wagner on the wing. Reza Shea with the steal. Here's Young. Finished off the break. And it's an 8-point Hawks lead.
And Trae Young with the easy bucket there, changing ends of the floor in the blink of an eye.
Here's Suggs. Nothing on the board. Outside, Bain. Wagner, a screen on Kennard. The turnaround Jay, and he comes up with the deuce.
You see the offensive versatility there. Bain stepping inside the arc to take that mid-range.
Young with the ball. Picked up by Suggs. Young against Suggs. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Reza Shea, offensive rebound. Now we'd like to take this moment to show you the teams that a year ago made a trademark of scoring points off turnovers. Number 5, the Hawks.
And this team, in terms of scoring off of turnovers, that became the identity. I mean, they really look to disrupt and cause problems defensively. And boy, do they take advantage on the other end.
First one falls for him. Tim, these days, things are changing for modern NBA big men.
Well, there is no doubt when I played, every team had 4 or 5 legitimate post players, and the ball went in to the low post regularly throughout the game. I think now the difference is you have to have versatility in your game. Teams are looking for bigs that can shoot it, handle it, and facilitate.
Valuable pieces for sure. There's a screen. Suggs kicks to Black. Outside, Bain. Here's Banchero for 3. That's in. That's his 5th field goal. He's shooting a hot 71%. 5 for 7. Johnson outside. Back to Young. To the middle. And then Johnson with the dunk.
And he just dangles from the bucket after sending that one through.
And you can see which team has the swagger right now. And so the timeout by Jamal Mosley here. Coach is going to take a few minutes to regroup and go over the strategy. Goga Bitadze's checked in for the Magic. And it's the Magic with the ball. They trail by 7. Suggs passes to Black. And here's Banchero. Bitadze is screen on Johnson. Banchero with the ball. Okongwu covering. And it's Banchero missing. And it's Anthony Black with the foul. That's his first foul. It's stolen by Suggs.
Yeah, he didn't read the defense very well there. He telegraphed that pass.
Once again off the mark, Orlando.
And I was sure that was money on that one, but everyone is afforded an easy miss or two.
Well, that is the shot he should be looking for. He's just got to hope for better luck next time.
Now, here is Young. He's got 5. Just 5 to shoot. Over Suggs. Young, no good.
When you're not at your best, it is great to have teammates who will pick up the slack.
It seems to be an overlooked part of Trae Young's game, but GA, he's led the NBA in total assists a few times.
No doubt. You initially think about Trae shooting, scoring, but he also runs the offense really well and wants to facilitate.
And it's Johnson with the jam.
Well, if you don't take care of the ball, fellas, that's what can happen.
Absolutely, Greg. That makes the turnover even more painful.
All it takes is a half second of carelessness, and someone will be rocking the rim going the other way.
Here are the Magic now, following the bucket by the Hawks. Here's Suggs. And a miss there on the triple. Atlanta leading by 9. Daniels finds Young. There's a minute 47 left in the first half. Orlando's gone 2 for 5 from three-point land since the end of the first. Payne, no good.
Not quite enough defense that time around. Just lucky he was off.
Really left alone that time. Daniels has got his second basket of the night.
Not the biggest fan of that shot, but he had the space to get it off, so why not?
Now, here's Suggs. No scoring in this one. Outside, Payne. Banchero, a screen on Daniels. Can they get it? And there's Banchero on the assist by Payne.
You know, if you're only looking at the way he's played offensively, you'd think his team would have the lead.
And so it's Young who brings it up for the Atlanta Hawks. Outside Daniels. Johnson surveying the floor. Back to Alexander Walker. Back to Johnson. And Johnson with the stuff.
Oh, big finish. Emphatic.
He hangs on the rim just for good measure. Wow. The Magic trail by 12. 30 seconds left here in the second. Payne for 3. Score the basket, his third after 5 shots.
When you look at his numbers, Desmond Bane is historically good from three-point.
Suggs against Young. Johnson with a screen on Suggs. Young from deep three-point range. Trying to answer back, but that 3 is off the mark. And so it's the Atlanta Hawks ahead by 9 as the quarter comes to a close. They're pounding the ball inside, and that's where they've gotten their best production tonight. Well, we've got a moment now. Let's go courtside to Allie LaForce. Allie.
I'm here with Coach Quinn Snyder, and Coach, you're getting stops in the first half. What do you attribute to that?
Well, we're playing hard, scrambling, picking up our effort, trying to be precise and disciplined and talk, and not resting on our laurels at any point.
Hopefully you can remain active on the defensive end in the second half. Thanks, Coach.
Terrific, Allie. Thank you. And we'll be back after halftime for the start of the third quarter.
Thanks for tuning in. Did you miss us? Before we discuss the game at hand, let's first check out the upcoming schedule.
You know, for Orlando, hey, their spirits are high. They have a chance to start the season on a winning streak. Build up that momentum, guys.
The way they looked in that first game, it certainly wouldn't be a surprise. So let's dig into that first half now, and what was a very solid performance for the Hawks.
Putting this through the box score, the Shaq supercomputer, the passing has been A-OK.
Well, I don't have a Super Shaq computer, whatever that is. But the eye test is very easy. They're sharing it, and they've checked their egos at the door.
Same thing I came up with.
Thanks for spending halftime with us. Time to get it back out to Kevin Harlan for the start of the third quarter.
And we've got third quarter of basketball for you. 2 quarters in the books. And it's been a clinic out there by Kristaps Porzingis.
Really impressed with the shot selection through the first half. Just taking what he can get from the defense.
And what more can you ask of him? That is helping out your team.
Here's Wagner. Down low, it's Banchero and Carter. The guard pair form will be Suggs and Bain. And it's Wagner in at the 3 spot. That's who's out there for Orlando. Now, here's Wagner. That's in for his 5th make of the night. Now shooting at a 50% clip, 5 for 10.
Yeah, Wagner in attack mode there.
Here's Young. Outside Daniels. Johnson with the bounce pass. Alexander Walker. That 3 off the mark.
He created the opening. He got the angle. Unfortunately, that miss is just on him.
And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. In GA, the Hawks going young, trying to build a sustainable model for success.
Yeah, most of their starters not yet scratching their prime, so there's going to be some growing pains, but they're showing plenty of promise.
Shoot 2.
No good on that one. Tim, at one point, your dream was to play professional baseball. Why did you switch?
Kevin, it really came down to this. Hit a growth spurt when I was 14 years old, and I decided to go try this basketball thing that first year in high school. As it turns out, what I fell in love with, I didn't need anybody else to get better. I had an insatiable work ethic. It lent itself to hours and hours on the basketball court by myself.
That is such an interesting perspective.
When a pick like that is questionable and creates that much of an advantage for the offense, you have to blow the whistle.
Well, oftentimes illegal screens fall into a gray area, but that time he got called for it.
And Wagner drives in. Count that bucket. Wagner's got 12 points in the game.
So smooth off the bounce. Wagner makes it look easy.
The Hawks leading by 4. And we're about a minute and a half here into the second half. It's to Porzingis. Clock at 6. Basket number 8 for him on 13 tries. That's 62% so far.
Keep getting it to this man. I mean, once Porzingis catches fire, there is no putting that out.
Banchero is screened for Bain. And there's Banchero on the assist by Bain. 16 points for him.
I like the way they've established their offense to start the half. 3 straight makes.
Greg, their unselfish play has really been impressive.
They're trusting one another out there, wanting to get each other involved. This is great basketball.
And it's Suggs missing.
Well, after nailing the first 3 out of the break, you can give him a pass for not making that one as well.
To the paint. With the shot. Sinks it. And the shot from Porzingis. And that's 20 points for Porzingis.
His efficiency throughout this game has really been something, and his team has been able to succeed in large part because of it.
Got a piece of it. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line. And last season, Tim, Paul Millsap retired. He was an all-star in each of his 4 years in Atlanta.
Well, he helped guide the Hawks to the Eastern Conference Finals back in 2015. 15. That team overachieved through chemistry, and this group hopes to do the same thing.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
And he knocks down the first one. Both free throws good from Suggs. The Hawks leading by 4. Right around 3 minutes into the second half. Daniels passes to Young. And the 3 off target.
And at this point, the defense is daring him to shoot.
Now, let's take a minute to talk to Allie LaForce courtside. Allie.
Hey, team. Well, Paolo Banchero is trying to become more vocal. He said being the best player on the team, you've got to speak up. You can't ever be quiet because at the end of the day, I'm a high-Q player. I see the game really well, and if I'm not out there talking the game, it's doing everyone a disservice. Kevin?
Outstanding. Allie, we appreciate the report. Banchero, that shot off the mark. Good D by Johnson. To the inside. Fouled in the act of shooting. Gets the bucket anyway, so a 3-point play chance for him.
And that's 10 straight points in the paint. The defense, nowhere to be found.
And last season's most improved player. And Tim, I know you like this guy, Dyson Daniels, a rising player.
Well, Kevin, he is an elite defender, already one of the best we have in this league, and he's just getting started.
That free throw good from Daniels. We've gone about 3.5 minutes into the third now. Suggs looking around. Wagner as screen on Young. And a wide open look for Bain. Connects from 3-point range. Bain's got 11 points.
And he just lights it up from downtown. Bain's so dangerous from out there.
Young against Suggs. Inside. Here's Porzingis. And the dunk by Porzingis.
And that's exactly the type of pass we expect from a guy with his vision.
The Magic trail by 8. Outside, Bain. Carter sets the pick for Bain. High post shot. He squares up and sinks it. He's got 13.
And you love a reliable scorer like Bain, a guy who will work hard to get his looks.
Johnson against Banchero. Johnson kicks to Young. Good, and it's Johnson with the assist that time.
This is why they will go to him often. He's going to take and make shots.
And so the timeout by Jamal Mosley here. Coach is going to talk some things over with the team. Might be seeing something to adjust. With this chance, let's show you the league's most intimidating shot blocking defenses from last season. Number 1, the Magic.
And that defensive reputation has value in and of itself. I mean, by the end of the season, teams were afraid to take the ball inside.
And Wagner's got the ball here for the Magic. 9-point game. Carter with a screen on Daniels. Here's Bain. Nice spin off the left rim and in. Bain's got 7 points for the quarter.
And we've seen more of this lately from Bain, continuing to blossom and improve as a scorer.
Daniels a screen on Suggs. Pass to Porzingis. Back to Young. Just 4 to shoot. And there's the whistle. 3-second violation.
And now let's get a look at the numbers for Paolo Banchero. Coming off a terrific season. He averaged about 26 points a game last year. 7 rebounds and 4 assists. And so much of what they do on offense depends on how he plays.
But that's right. There's no question. He's not their only offensive weapon, but he is a key cog in what they're trying to do.
Bain, no good. The Hawks leading by 7. The kick out to Young. A three-pointer off the mark.
And you don't want to give up that kind of look too often.
The bucket is good. He'll have a chance for one more. It's going to be on Dyson Daniel.
And with the body to absorb contact, Bain also has the balance to finish.
And a look now at how the offensive approach has been going here so far for the Hawks.
Well, I've been impressed with the ball movement all game long. They're really looking to just make that extra pass.
I really like their effort in transition tonight, constantly pushing the pace and then turning that into points.
And what you love about Bain is just how hard he works. His drive to keep getting better on display.
Now, Wagner, after Jalen Johnson missing on the last three-pointer. Outside, Suggs. Porzingis with the steal. Alexander Walker with the ball. Defended now by Wagner.
A long defender with great timing. Porzingis knows how to disrupt an offense's flow.
The Magic trail by 7. Outside, Suggs. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. It goes on Jalen Johnson. This is his third trip to the free throw line.
And 88 from the line a season ago. He was one of the best shooters in the league.
Shooting 2.
The first free throw is good.
And they came out of the locker room after halftime with a much more physical approach than what we saw in that first half.
Both free throws good from Suggs.
And one of the responsibilities with being a great player is making free throws.
Outside Daniel. Out to the wing. Porzingis inside. Defended by Carter. A shot by Alexander Walker. No good. It's Suggs with the drive.
And I like the fact that the defense is looking to protect the rim at all costs.
The Magic have shot 67% from the line, going 6 of 9.
And their numbers from the line last season, they're good, just not great. About 77% as a team.
For the Hawks, Okongwu's checked in for Jalen Johnson. And Zachary Rizachet is subbed in for Nickeil Alexander-Walker. Both free throws good from Suggs. Here's Young. He's got 8. To the paint. Got a piece of it. And stolen by Wagner. Looks good. Is good. That's his 7th basket in 12 tries.
Moving with intention there. Wagner wasn't going to be denied.
The Hawks leading. Young taking his time here. Mr. Porzingis. Over Carter. The Hawks again can't hit.
Well, he's certainly more than capable of hitting that shot, but somehow, even with no defense, he came away empty.
And let's see some of the numbers here for Okongwu. He's coming off an excellent season. 10th in field goal percentage, and he did his share on the glass, battled his way into the top 15 in rebounds per game.
And, you know, back to his tremendous efficiency shooting last season, top 10 in the league, his dead-eye shooting creates so many opportunities for that offense. Ties it up, and this next one could give them the lead.
What you like about Banchero, he's built to carry an offense in both temperament and talent.
Tyus Jones, he's checked in for the Magic. And the Hawks making a change here as well. Luke Kennard, he's checked in for Dyson Daniel. Atlanta's gotten 1 of 6 three-pointers to drop since coming out of the locker room at halftime. Kennard, the pass to Porzingis. Kennard kicks to Porzingis. Shot clock at 6. Pass to Kennard. This one for 3. And it's Orlando with the rebound. Banchero's got rebound number 8 now on the night. Carter sets the pick for Banchero. Looking for Carter. He gets it there. And then Carter with the dunk.
Always a threat to score. Banchero, that time with a sweet find.
The Hawks trail by 3. And Quinn Snyder wants a timeout. He made the decision to huddle up with his guys and talk about strategy. Atlanta making a switch here. Gaze checked in. Young outside. Pass to Gay. 6 to shoot. Now Rizashea trying to get something going. And it's Orlando with the rebound. Carter's got 9 rebounds in the game. Getting it done. To the middle. Gay. And he finishes nicely on the layup. Gay's got his 3rd basket of the night.
They didn't have much of a problem getting the ball into the post that time.
And Wagner's got the ball here for the Orlando Magic. They lead by 1. Banchero with the screen. Out left to the wing. Outside, Jones. That falls. Nice feed that time from Banchero. Banchero's got 3 assists now in this one. Now, here is Young. 8 points for him. Down low. Here's Rizashea. Pass to Kennard. Knocks down the 3-ball. Kennard's got 6.
Well, the defense was a little soft right there, and it made it a practice shot.
Here's Jones. Fires the 3. Rebound, Atlanta. 1:57 left in the 3rd. Young with the ball. Jones covering. For the lead. Young's shot is off. The Magic with the lead. Payne finds Jones. Pass to Carter. Over Okongwu. Bank shot. No good. The Hawks shooting it well here in the 3rd, about 50%. Kennard, the bounce pass. Here's Gay. He's defended by Wagner. Gay's shot is good.
And you can tell Rizashea has a great basketball IQ. He spots the opening and delivers the pass on time.
Now Jones. 1:03 left in the 3rd. Outside, Payne. Driving inside. Misses. 4th time against 7 makes in this game. Out to the right wing. Rizashea with it. Picked up by Banchero. And Rizashea. The bucket on the assist from Young. Young's got assist number 11 for him here tonight. .41 seconds left here in the 3rd quarter. Banchero outside. And he can't stop the run as he misses. The Hawks leading by 3. Young outside. Trying to break that ice-cold streak. Good work defensively by Jones. A big-time effort for Porzingis, providing a lot of energy for the Atlanta Hawks. He has really delivered at the offensive end. He's torched them for 24 points so far. And don't go away. We'll be right back. And let's take this opportunity now to show you our State Farm assist of the game.
And I'm glad this was the pick because I love this pass. Such a great dish. That's what I call court vision.
Well, he made it look simple, but that's not always easy to execute.
And with these teams locked in a very close contest, this fourth quarter promises to be a good one. So with Johnson on the bench, here's the 5 for Quinn Snyder right now. Kristaps Porzingis is out there with Okongwu. And then there's Zachary Rizeshay. Then it's Luke Kennard. And it's Houston in at the shooting guard position. And it's blocked. And so it looks like the Magic will retain possession here. And now let's take a look again at that incredible rejection.
And in a close game, blocks like that are so clutch. And that could be a real difference maker here tonight.
Off the inbound, he hits the back iron and sinks the shot. Baines got the fourth quarter started here with a bucket for Orlando. The Hawks leading. Rizeshay with it. Pass to Houston. No good on the 3.
It's been a quiet game for him to this point on the offensive end, but the team has still played well enough to hold the lead.
Here's Suggs. The shot's good. And the Magic lead by 1.
And kudos to Suggs for just keeping his focus at the rim, making the D look helpless.
We've played just over 1 minute here in the fourth quarter. Rizeshay up top. Black defending. That's to Porzingis. Good ball movement here by the Hawks. Stolen. Here's Black, guarded by Rizeshay. Black the pass to Bain. No good with the triple.
Well, he's got a great stroke. That one almost dropped.
Okongwu, nice persistence to tip it back up and in. Well, as we move into the fourth, it's been an even game.
Guys, teams have exchanged the lead 5 times thus far.
And we're about 2 minutes into the fourth quarter now. Pass to Black. There's the triple. They get it back. Itadze. And here is Suggs. Just 5 on the clock. The Magic need to get a shot off here. Bain, no good.
And the great shooters know when they've got enough opening to go for the 3. I didn't think it was a bad choice on that possession.
Well, he got the shot he loves, and the defense should honestly be relieved. He didn't punish them for being a little bit soft there in the mid-range.
That's an excellent play call to free him up from the defense.
He is in attack mode every time up the floor, every single night.
And timeout is called by Quinn Snyder. And clearly an important juncture. He's going to have some choice words with his team. Young's checked in for the Hawks. Right now, let's take a second to catch up with Allie LaForce on the sidelines.
Hey, guys. Well, Quinn Snyder was just reviewing the play with the team. He pleaded with his guys to keep their emotions in check, saying, you're battling right now. Continue to play smart. Don't try to be a hero out there. Play for one another. Guys, let's see what happens.
Okay, Allie, thank you. Now, here is Young. Outside, Porzingis. It's blocked. And we're about 3 minutes into the fourth quarter. And it's sent back by Okongwu. And it's Wagner missing. The Hawks trailing. Now, here's Kennard. High post Young. A pass to Porzingis. To the middle. Here's Wagner. And finished off by Wagner.
That's a stomach punch, guys. Turn it over and give him a free run to the bucket.
Oh, you're so right. No question who has the momentum now.
Well, not all turnovers are created equal. Live ball turnovers lead to that.
Orlando leading by 3. Here's Black. Now Suggs. Outside, Bain. Goes up on the wing. Okongwu grabs the board.
He's stacking up the missed shots right now. He needs to find another part of his game that can help his team.
It's Black in the corner. Jacks up a 3. Cans it from downtown. Black's got the lead up to 6 now for the Magic. And a chance to catch up on some numbers here. The hustle stats for the Magic.
All game long, they've had active hands and really out in the passing lanes. And that aggression on defense has resulted in a ton of steals.
And I also really like the pace they've played with in this one, specifically how high tempo it's been, clearly working to their advantage so far.
Now, here's Suggs. To the inside. Oh, and a fast break for Atlanta. Looking to end the run. Count it, and the Orlando lead has been cut down now to just 4 points with the basket from Young.
Right there, you love what Young gives you. A great facilitator in transition, and he's also a terrific finisher.
Suggs with the ball. Outside, Bain puts up a deep 3. And again, it's the Magic from deep.
It's been a modest night scoring so far. Maybe that shot will encourage him to get some more looks.
Outside, Porzingis. Back to Young. Pass to Okongwu. Here's Kennard. It's up a 3. Good on the three-point shot.
Defensively, you can't back off him that much. You don't want to give up easy threes at this stage of the game.
Magic leading by 4. And here is Suggs. Outside, Bain. Going inside, Porzingis with the block.
And there was a time when Porzingis was good for several rejections at the rim like that per game. Most would-be scorers have learned that about him.
Now, here is Young. Okongwu with the screen for Young. Back to Rizichet. And it's off from three-point range.
And gotta like what they've been doing down low in the post.
Suggs dishes to Black. Pass to Wagner. Back to Black. Driving in. It falls for his 5th field goal tonight. Now shooting 5 for 8.
He is coming alive here in the second half. That's a nice shot there, and now he is rolling.
The Hawks trail by 6. Young outside. Now here's Kennard. Bangs home the trifecta. Kennard's got 9 points here in the second half.
And that's 4 from deep on the night, with 3 of them coming in this half.
Orlando's gone 2 of 5 on three-point shots since the end of the third quarter. And they call an illegal screen here.
That's going to draw a whistle every time down the floor. Not even close to being a legal screen.
Well, my feeling is you just want to make sure it's called consistently both ways.
Here's what Orlando's going with right now. Carter, he's checked in for Goga Bitadze. Alo Banchero comes in for Wagner. Wagner's checked in for Black. And Tyus Jones subbed in for Suggs. Now, here is Young. Johnson with a screen on Wagner. And it's Desmond Bain with the foul. That's his 3rd foul of the game. And the Magic making a change here. Suggs is checked in. Young passes to Johnson. Back to Young. Bain with the steal. To the wing right side. No one near Banchero as he lets it go. And the 3 ball is good. Banchero's got 21 in the game. And so it's Young who brings it up for Atlanta. Johnson outside. The basket good off the assist from Young.
And how about the grit and determination in the post? I mean, essential qualities to have late in a close game.
Now, here's Wagner. Banchero up top. No good. Great D that time from Johnson. Outside Daniel. Pass to Alexander Walker. To the left side wing. It's stolen by Carter. Here's Wagner. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
And they're drawing more whistles and working their way to the line here in the second half.
Well, at 6'10", GA, Franz Wagner provides great versatility to this offense.
Yeah, and he's a solid decision maker, capable of running the show. He's a gifted scorer and playmaker. Plus, he provides matchup problems with that size.
Now, here is Young. Shots good by Alexander Walker.
Well, those are the ones you're happy to get every trip down the floor if you can.
Now, Banchero. Carter sets the pick for Banchero. And that one falls.
He better get used to these late game scenarios. Banchero getting a nice taste of it right there.
The Hawks trail by 4. Here's Alexander Walker. Johnson left side. Trae Young. The 3 goes down.
Yeah, and it was obvious Young is the guy you would go to right there. He is so efficient even when the defense knows he's the one that's going to take the shot.
And Jamal Mosley has called timeout. It's a chance for them to regroup and refocus. Orlando's gotten 3 of their 6 3-pointers to fall here in the 4th. Wagner outside. Here's Payne. Takes the 3. The shot misses.
And on an open look like that, he's very gifted at making the weak coverage pay.
Now Young. A miss that time. That would have put him up. And here's the fast break. Suggs leading the way. And the layup is off. The Hawks trail. Buries the deep ball. We've seen some great competition in this one.
Yeah, 7 already in the game, and I think it shows you how well these two teams match up with one another.
Now, here's Payne. Carter with a screen on Daniel. Here's Wagner. Now, Alexander Walker. Johnson missed on the 3. Wagner fires. That shot no good.
Well, that's a shot he should make a majority of the time.
Misses the 3. The Magic shooting about 43% here in the 4th quarter. Now, Banchero.
And with that 7'6" wingspan, Porzingis has always been a big-time shot blocker.
You gotta love strong defense, especially when it comes in the form of harsh rejections. Wow.
And sharp instincts on D there. Just timing when to rise up and swat that one away.
Banchero. 50 seconds left in the 4th. Dyson Daniel. Drained from outside.
Well, and this has been their strategy throughout the 4th period. We'll see how it pans out.
Well, they are hunting deep shots, but they'll take the layup if you give them.
Now, here's Payne. And it doesn't go.
It's been a rough quarter for him. not efficient at all.
Two points here might be all the cushion they need.
You would think so. This game is theirs for the taking.
And no good as the first free throw missing for him. We'll see if he can nail the second. He's able to hit the second one, and that increases their lead to 6. Shot and game clock separated by 5. Suggs outside. Beyond the arc. He drills the 3.
Oh, terrific move offensively from Suggs. He is locked in on that shot and finishes.
And they need to stop the clock, so there's a foul.
No choice but to foul there, but he's probably the last guy you want to see on the line.
So the first one drops, and that gives them a 4-point cushion. And he hits both free throws here. So now it's a 5-point game.
Making it a 2-possession game is critical right here. Nice work coming through and doing exactly that.
Now a timeout called by Orlando. They trail by 5. And what's their best move at this point?
Score, then hope for some missed free throws or a turnover at the other end.
Well, at this point, everything has to go your way to extend this game.
Payne fires. Off target from outside.
He just doesn't look like himself this quarter. Something's missing.
He seems like he's moving okay, but clearly something isn't right.
He hits the first one, and that increases their lead to 6. And so he drops them both. It's a 7-point game.
And if you get a chance to build your lead at the free throw line, you've got to take it.
And so the Hawks take the win. This was a hard-fought, well-earned victory for them, Greg. They really had to work for this win.
That's a good point. I mean, weaker teams might have buckled at the end with the crowd amped up, everyone in the building kind of rooting against you, but they stood tall and pulled it out.
Well said. Let's now hear from Allie LaForce, who is courtside with our player of the game.
Trey, this is a young team. Talk about the chemistry and the connection and how you play together.
I mean, you're around us outside of the locker room. You can tell why we support each other so well, and the energy we have for each other on the court. I mean, you can tell the reason why we do that. And I love this group.
The connection is there on and off the court, guys.
Terrific job, Allie. Thank you so much. That was enjoyable. Well, folks, that's going to do it for now. Along with Tim Legler, Greg Anthony, and Allie LaForce, this is Kevin Harlan saying thank you once again for being with us here tonight on 2K Sports. But first, let's reveal our player of the game, Trae Young.